got it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, we're good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay.
Politicking as usual, Fats 215.
Cheer, that's your boy Buck, cheer.
And we're back, baby. We back again.
We back again.
2 weeks off. Yes, we still record. Yes, we still have a podcast, y'all. yes, we did. We're not going on another 6-month hiatus, but you know, we work. You know, we got families. Things happen. You know, we're sorry first and foremost. Let's get that out there. We're sorry that we haven't been here for the last 2 weeks, but you know. We're going to miss next week. We're going to let you guys know that now on air. We're going to miss next week, but because of work-related things. But so we had to come in this week and make sure we give y'all another good episode. But what's going on with you, bro? How you been?
Everything been great, man. Life been lovely. You know what I mean? Life is a learning experience.
Very.
It's a learning experience. Like, you learn something every day, if you think it or not. And I just been, like, learning, trying to mature, trying to get better at everything. And like lately, I just been grinding. I've been doing doubles. No, matter of fact, fuck double. I've been doing triples.
For sure.
Working from overnight, from 10 at night, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning to 3. Then working 3 to 5:30. Then turn around and doing that shit again.
Yeah, you want some shit?
I've been on some shit lately.
But I feel like we might as well just knock this out now before it get real nice outside. You know,
I'm on about stack mode right now.
Exactly.
I'm on about stack mode. I'm just trying to stack my bread. And just have something that I know that I can fall back on for a rainy day.
For sure.
You know, so
always gotta have that shoebox money even when you're working, man. Gotta always put something to the side. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I got my schedule changed. I got my schedule changed 3 times in the last 2 months, bro, from work. You get what I'm saying? 3 times in the last 2 months. So it's just like, and then they don't understand. What's going on? And they don't understand when you They don't understand when you change your schedule. Like, you got to change everything that's going on with you, like at home, like your personal life's what Josh failed to realize sometimes. So it's like my schedule went from Tuesday to Saturday to Monday through Friday. Now it's Wednesday through Saturday. And now they telling me Wednesday through Sunday. But I'm trying to get that out. I'm trying to get another Tuesday to Saturday schedule again. But when I get my schedule changed with shit like that, bro, now I gotta switch my babysitters up. I gotta switch who pick my daughter up because I work 15 hours a day now.
Yeah.
I gotta be to work at 7, and it's like sometimes I can't leave until 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes, like yesterday, I left at 11:30. I clocked up at night. You know what I'm saying? I was in here since 7. And I mean, so it's just like I don't have the luxury of being able to pick my daughter up at the school anymore. So it's like I gotta have her mom do it, or I gotta figure out my grandma or my mom.
You gotta figure somebody else
so
to
it's
do
like
it gotta be done.
And then it's like, and then it was like it's coming to a point where it's almost like I'm inconveniencing people because I keep getting my schedule changed. So I'm telling you one time and it's certain days a week, and then it's like, you know, but. Now it's just like, people was looking out for me for free, but now because I keep changing the time to change the days, now I got to pay out my fucking pocket for all these people and do all this. But, I mean, it is what it is. Ain't nothing for free in this world, but...
And it's crazy because this is life, man. Like, life hits you at all angles, like, where you got to adjust to different things.
Right.
Where you got to just start doing things different because other things pop up. Like, this is an opportunity, a job opportunity that popped up for you. So it's like, you could take it or you can't, or you still be stuck in the same place where you're not making enough money, more money, but you being content. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people in today's era, where you're content on not having much or not going for that next goal or that next opportunity. And just being too comfortable.
Right.
And like, we gotta grind. We gotta go get it. Ain't nothing gonna be handed to you.
Sure.
Nothing's gonna be handed to you. So it's either you gotta make moves or you're gonna be stuck in the same spot.
I feel like also I had to make a real tough decision, man. Like, listen, some people may say this was a no-brainer for them, but for me, this one was really hard for me. This might be with this new, I got a promotion, you know, that's what's up. I'm proud, I'm blessed, I'm happy for it. But with the promotion, it also comes that I might not be able to play football no more. You know, and that shit just...
Chase your dream.
that shit hurt in my heart, man, because I got to work on the days that we got games. And it's like... as much as I love playing football, I'm not about to miss out on no money to play football for free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's just like it's a hurt piece to my team. You know what I'm saying? To my family, because everybody come to my games. Like I'm not gonna sit here about to talk like I'm the best player, but I'm a key piece of our team, a key piece of our defense. So that's that. And we just got accepted. It really hurt me because the team that I just won a championship. Shout out to the Red Raiders. We just got accepted into the highest level of semi-pro football. Like the highest league you could ever play in, called the MLF. Whereas though, like there's scouts at every game, from arena, from overseas, whatever. It's scouts at every colleges. It's scouts at every game. Every game gets recorded. Every game is on huddle. It's statisticians. Like it's real. It's the real deal. Like it's a real deal. And we travel for this league. We got charter buses now. We go travel 2 hours and 45 minutes, and that's just like while I'm young, that's something that I always wanted to do. Since I never got to play college or never got to go to the league, but that's the highest level I can achieve as of right now. So it is kind of disappointing, but I got, like you said, I got to do what's best for my family. I got to do what's best for me at the end of the day. So
I mean, it shouldn't be hard finding somebody like to fill up water and Gatorade now. It shouldn't be hard on their part. So I mean, they gonna miss you.
Put some respect. I'm a champ. Put some respect on my name.
They gonna miss you, but send somebody to the store to get ice and water. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. But I feel you on that.
But being that we've been going for a couple of weeks, it was some hot topics that I was sick we couldn't come in here and talk about. And one of the most topics that I really, really wanted to discuss is the situation with Dwayne Wade and his son. So a couple of weeks ago, it was a picture of Dwayne Wade, his son, and Gabrielle Union, I believe, that went viral, and it kind of broke the internet for real, because it was a picture of Dwayne Wade, 11-year-old son, at the gay pride parade. And a lot of people had mixed emotions and mixed feelings about the situation. So I wanted to bring this conversation up and see, what do you think about that? Like, how do you feel about Dwayne Wade openly accepting the fact that his son is gay and letting him go to gay pride at such a young age?
Alright, so I'm going to just break it down. From a parent standpoint, I can see where D. Wade was coming from.
Right.
Where he was being supportive of his son, backing his son up on his beliefs and how he felt, which is basically encouraging him to be there by his side during the gay parade. So, like, from a parent standpoint, I could understand where D. Wade was coming from. Because you could go against your son, and then that can make a bad connection where your son believe in this. Like, he's gay, he wants this, but you discouraging him from that. And now y'all relationship is not that close anymore.
Right.
Because this is something strong that he believed. And you as a father not being there to back your son up. And basically your son is now going to turn against you. So I feel where D. Wade was coming backing his son up. But if it was me, fuck no! Hell
I'm about to say,
no!
listen, my disconnect, like I can't listen, because of his age. I can't respect what Dwayne Wade did. It's only because of his son's age. Now, if his son was 18 and older, I would be disappointed, of course, as a parent. I feel like every man would be disappointed that their son turned out that way, because you're not that way. That's not the way you was brought up. So it's almost like it's like an ego thing to another man when their son comes out that way. I feel like when you 11 years old, bro, you like, it's like you're not confident in yourself, and it's easy to get manipulated and like it's easy to get confused in what you feel like you want to do and what you feel like you believe you want to do. I just feel like his mind is not even fully developed. Like, imagine when you was 11 years old, bro. Like you, like when I was
like you, I thought I was going to the NFL.
Exactly, my thing
like,
is
you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be a star running back of the league. Like, I'm in papers,
bro.
You couldn't tell me that.
When you're 11, you haven't developed a mindset, relationship-wise, to know that you want to love this person for the rest of your life, whether it's a boy or a girl. You feel what I'm saying? You're too young. You don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not. Your headspace is not there yet. You didn't go through enough shit. You didn't grow up enough yet. You got so much more to learn. Like, when you're 11, what grade you when you were 11? 6th grade? 6th, 7th?
5th, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, 5th, 6th.
We was just playing. What were you doing around that time, bro? We was playing tag and TV tag, all types of bullshit.
Catch a girl, freak a girl.
Come on, bro. So, yeah, we was playing that too. You knew you like girls, but it's like, all right, you knew you wanted to do a girl because that's what's just like you just thought that was cool to do. Like, how many gay-year-olds you knew back then when you was 11-year-old? I feel like that's just.
I don't remember not one.
Exactly.
I'm keeping it in being.
I think it's just like this era that we live in now. I feel like because everything is so accessible, he can get on YouTube and he can get on the computer and see different things, and then you know how they trying to throw it. They basically are trying to throw the gay movement in everybody's faces now. They're like, I heard one story now. you can't even call the gingerbread man no more. Because they said it's sexist, bro. It's the gingerbread person now. No lie, bro. I read that. The gingerbread person. So it's like they're throwing all this shit in our face, and I feel like it's manipulating the kids. Like, I salute what Dwayne did. I feel like because of the stature that he holds, he's a celebrity. And he's not just any celebrity. He's like a Hall of Famer basketball player to be. So if he would have criticized his kid and not did that, and his kid started acting out, he would have got held for it.
Yeah, that's why.
So I feel like he had to do it.
His stature, where he's at in this generation, yeah, he had to back his kid. He couldn't cause friction where his kid going to get some. Now that's coming up in the news. Now Dwayne Wade looking like a bad dad. Now it's like Dwayne Wade against what, the LGBT. Did I say it right? LGBTQ community. My bad, y'all. But yeah. Matter of fact, we got another guest that probably slid through the building on a quiet type time.
You got anything to say about that? You got what's your thoughts on the dude?
Who are you though? Let's start off with that.
I'm here. Jason Bourne.
He's back.
So,
he's back.
In terms of it's funny that you said about the gingerbread person thing.
Yeah.
Alright, because like this came up at work. It was like a while ago. You know how like say if you were under the old regime, you like, oh, that person's grandfathered in. Yeah. You can't say that no more. You can't say that person's grandfathered into the old rules or whatever. Like you can't say grandfathered in because it's like you said, it's sexist.
That's how I fucked it.
Something that small.
Man, I just think everybody right now in 2019, some people may take this the wrong way. This is how I feel. If anybody disagree with what I'm saying, you can feel free to mention me, Fetch215_. But I just think this world we live in right now, everybody is pussy. That's why I think about everybody is too scared to really speak their mind. Everybody is too scared to say what they want to say. If you don't believe in something just because you know you're going to like D Wade, I wouldn't have gave a fuck, bro. If I had his stature, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Yeah, criticize me, judge me, I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'll be dead if my son is going to be gay. There's nothing towards the gay community. I do not dislike y'all. I don't have nothing against y'all. But my son is not going to be gay.
Let me try to...
I don't think that... I think the initial backlash, that's all he'll probably get. Because, all right, here's an example. Chick-fil-A said, we don't want gay people here, basically.
Sell out every day.
And I bet you gay people go eat that shit still.
Every day. Man.
So, I mean, initially, yeah, he'll get some heat for it. But if that's your beliefs as a person, and, you wasn't with it, that's how you feel. Everybody's different.
And it's crazy because, like I said, I don't have nothing against gay people. I have associates. It's people that I work with is gay.
So you have gay friends?
Yeah. I have gay friends. Nothing against gay people, but I be damned if I'm going to be raising a son that's going to be gay. No, you got to be the man of the house. I don't feel as you being gay, you're the man of the house. You're the girl of the house. To me, in my eyes. No, you have to be a man. You have to be sturdy. You have to be strict. You got to be somebody that's protective and somebody that your woman or even your kids feel as though that you're going to protect and provide for them. I don't feel as though as you being gay that you give off that same vibe or that same feeling.
What if he's a top?
If he's a man and the gay... Come on, man.
Boy, all right, another question. Do you feel like a man can, all the things you just said, a man can be sturdy? You feel like a man, if the man likes other men, is attracted to other men, he can't be like that? Because listen, take Omar from The Wire, for example. He was fearful. He was feared all over. People respected him.
Yeah.
He just like.
But it's not. But in this generation today, you don't see a lot of gay people like that. You see
real flamboyant and all types.
You see the ones that want the attention. That's all out. Period.
Right.
Like that.
Wade's son definitely had on coochie cutters. I was like, yo, they wildin', bro.
Yeah, I think for 11, you shouldn't even,
Listen,
to dress them up like that is kind of tough.
And then you gotta think about what goes on at the gay parade, bro. I've never been there, but we all got social media. We seen these things that go down on there. He's 11. There's grown ass men out there walking around butterball naked. So you want to have your 11-year-old child around all these creepy.
But I mean, at the same time, that's what his son into, and that's what his son like.
On, bro, but he's 11,
so D-Wade was there to back him up.
He's 11,
not saying that I agree with it. All right, so me and this other teacher at my job, we argue about this all the time. So she thinks that it's in the genes, it's genetic. being gay.
I disagree.
And I always say like, no, like that's not true. It's something that's learned.
Mm-hmm.
So we always go back and forth on this topic. So like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's genetic? Or do you think it's something that's learned?
It's learned behavior. It's learned behavior. It's like I said, this era we live in, everything's accessible. Everything is at your fingertips. You can figure out whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can look at, like, it's just like, I feel like when you, especially at a young age, some people are like, when you're different, right? A lot of people get accused of being gay. You gotta think about it. Look at all the weirdos when we was younger. Everybody used to always just say they gay because they was weird. They was different. They wasn't like everybody else. Some of them wasn't. But that was just something to say as kids. That
some it's people crazy that you say that because if you say that now, it's like
no, all hell break loose. All hell gonna break loose. You can't say that like that. But I definitely think that's something that like it's forced on to people. You know, it's definitely a learned behavior. It's not genetic at all. It's like how is that possible? Like. I need whoever told that to help. Like, I need to help. Like, make that make sense to me. I don't understand how is that genetic. How could that possibly be genetic?
I think it could be a little bit of both. Because you gotta think like you can grow up with a mom and a dad in a healthy relationship, in a healthy family, and your dad's very active in your life. And some people still grow up to be that way. Mm-hmm. Whereas though some people, you know, based on what they saw through life,
I guess
they
like Magic Johnson, to back your point up.
I guess that could be one, but then again, he was always on the road playing ball, so I'm not sure his involvement. But I'm saying like the everyday people, you know, because think about it, like you said, we got internet now, we got all this information available to us. Think about before all that was available, were the people who came up in a regular traditional household and still grew up to be, you know, homosexual. Right. You know, I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. You can be taught to be that, or it could just be something that you was just given at birth.
Like they say a lot of people who turn out to be gay or turn out to like men or somebody or women for the same sex, they always had a little interest. You know what I'm saying? In the back of their mind, they would act like they would be straight. They would be straight, but in the back of their mind, they always thought about
curious.
it. Yeah, they're curious. They're saying that's all it takes. It's a curious person to open the door, and the next thing you know, ain't no turning back after that. But I definitely don't think that's a genetic. Me personally, I don't think it's a genetic situation though, at all.
I mean, it's crazy. All right, so just to keep going on this topic a little bit more, Christopher Milan creates first ever black openly gay superhero comic. So,
shot.
Yeah. All right, so we have a gay comic.
What's the name? Super Bitch or something like that?
I gotta do a little more.
Charlamagne talking about it.
That's too much, bro.
Yeah, sorry. So what's your thoughts on a gay comic?
You wanna go for it? You can go, bro. To me personally, I think that's too much, bro. It's too much.
I mean,
it's too much.
This is where.
That's what society is.
Yeah, this is where we're going at. This is where society is.
That's a great question. What is a superpower? That's a great question.
Damn. See, I don't want to say none of this. Pause. If I say anything, pause. Like, I guess I'm sticking his dick out or something. What is it? Like, I have no fucking clue. Like,
hey, yo, he probably a fairy. That's the only thing I can think of.
He can fly?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. But I just
so that you his dick.
That's too much, bro. Pause. That's too much, bro. It's like. Why are y'all like? I feel like they forcing this shit. Like, you know, now it's like they forcing it more than ever, bro.
It's that and interracial dating too. They're forcing that a lot.
Like how you said they forcing it. Matter of fact, what is that cartoon that you said you wouldn't even want your daughter watching? No more?
The Loud House.
And why was that?
Because one of the main characters got two dads. One dad's black, one dad's white, and I'm like, this is like no. I don't want that, like, the idea is just pushed onto my kid. I mean, I want her to learn that.
And that's where I say it's a learned behavior. Right. It's not genetic. So if it's getting pushed on your kid at a young age, and how old is your daughter?
5.
So it's getting pushed on at 5. D-Wade's son, how old is he?
11.
So say if he was around his age 5 and it's getting pushed on him around his age, this is a learned behavior. This is not genetic.
At all. That's why you really gotta monitor what your kids read, what your kids look at, what your kids watch on the daily. Because like sometimes, like when my daughter tell me a show that she like I never heard her watch. Like I know the 3 top dogs: Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Peppa Pig, and Paw Patrol.
I can't stand that accent on
Peppa
me
either.
Pig, yo. I'm glad she grew up.
That's the top 3. That's the top 3. I know for sure. But every time she start watching a new show, I always gotta sit down and watch at least one episode with her. Let me see what this about. Yeah. Let me see what's going on. And then now my daughter, she's at the age where though if she know how to work the controllers.
Yeah.
So if it's a funny part, she gonna pause it and rewind it. You know what I'm saying? And she like, she'll come, Daddy, come look, come watch this, and she'll really pause it and tell me till I come downstairs and watch the funny part. And don't be funny to me, but I gotta laugh my ass off every time she do it. But that's why you really gotta monitor with your kids, because there's a lot of hidden messages in a lot of these cartoons, and there's a lot of hidden messages in a lot of these books as well that the kids is reading. Like, we really gotta pay attention to what they're doing at all times, man. I'm glad. That's why I was glad for that Momo situation, that Momo thing on YouTube, because that really made people lock in and really pay attention. Before, I know a lot of parents, yo, that
just go
ahead, go in your room, watch TV, go on YouTube. I know a lot of. I used to do that sometimes, bro. That's why I'm glad that happened, because that got more people in tune with what's going on.
It got more people focused.
Yeah,
on what their kids
so that's why. And like, ever since that Momo thing, it's not, even though it was only on YouTube, I'm like that with everything now. Everything she watch, anything she read, everything. You always gotta be mindful what you say when you're around them. But
and that even make you bond more with your kid, because now you want to see what they're watching. All right, well, let's watch something. Let's go watch a movie together. Right. And like with me and my daughter, all we watch Netflix. Like, all right, go ahead, pick something you want to watch on Netflix. All right, I want to watch this, and we just sit there and binge watch on a movie or something.
Right.
So it's just like, be more involved with your kids, and you'll see what your kids are listening to, what your kids are reading, and what your kids are watching.
It's interesting that you say that, because yesterday a situation happened when I was out playing ball. Situation happened. I'm sitting over looking like this is like just negligence on the parents' behalf. So we playing ball. We're running fives, right? We're running full. So her kids, periodically keep walking across the court. And we was like, yo, sweetheart, can you walk around? We don't want you to get hurt. And then we told the mom. She did nothing. So then the fast break happened. Your kid gets knocked over. And now you want to sit there and fuss and argue with everybody. But we told you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, we're playing basketball.
Right.
What do you think was going to be the outcome? You keep letting your kids walk across the court.
Right. But, I mean, some people, it's a lot of adults, they don't like listening to nobody until shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
And it be with the kid. No, it be with the kid. Because say if you out in public, and say if your kid is acting out or something, and you try to correct the parent, all hell gonna break loose.
Definitely.
How the hell you gonna tell me how to raise my kid?
Right.
If you try to correct somebody that concerns with a kid, it's always gonna be.
And that was exactly her reaction. Like how you gonna tell me how to raise my kid? That was like she didn't say nothing, but she gave us like that type of face. I'm like, all right, yo. So something happened. It's on your own fault then. Yeah,
because we warned you, but you can't tell another parent how to raise their kid. It's always going to be backlash when it comes to that.
I mean, I'm a first-time parent, so I don't let nobody tell me what to do, but I always take advice because I'm new to this, you feel me? Like, I didn't have especially to be a dad, you feel me? I didn't have a dad, so all this is still new to me, so I'm just, every day I'm learning and how to be the best father I can be. So if somebody got to do, you got to know the difference between somebody just giving you game on how to do things better and how to interact with your kids better, and somebody blatantly telling you, yo, you raise your kids this way because I raise my kids that way.
Yeah.
I don't, that's not me. Like, even like my mom, like, she say little different things, how she brought me up. I'm like, all right, I understand what you did. That's not how I want to raise my child. You get what I'm saying? I know you the grandma, but this is my flesh and blood. You feel me? So what I say, I got last words. I got last to say so whenever, anything.
And I believe, like, having a kid don't come with a manual.
At all. You
don't come with a manual. It ain't like a book, like, all right, here you go. This
At
is
5.
You learn it through trial and error. You learn it through trial and error, bro. That's all it is. You learn it through trial and error. You know what not to do after the first time, you know what I mean? Like, I know now when I do have a second kid, I know now not to let that second kid sleep in the bed with me because my daughter is about to be 4 next month. And to this day, she will crawl in my bed at 3.5 years old, at 3'6", and get her ass in my bed and sleep with me. I wake up on the edge of the bed, sleeping some type of way because she got in the bed. My daughter got 2 rooms, bro. 2 rooms. But every night, some way, she find her way in my bed. Every night, bro.
See, I don't play that. I been stopped my daughter from that. I stopped her around like the age of around this age.
Yeah.
Like around like 4 or 5. And she got her own room. And she still asks me to this day, Daddy, can I sleep with you?
Right.
No. But if it's a night where I feel like, all right, well, I do want to spend some more time with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta treat them.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta treat them, make them feel happy and all that. But it's like, no, you got your own bed. Then she'd be like, I'm scared of the ghosts. I'm scared of the dark. You got a nightlight.
Right.
Toughen up, basically.
Look, my new thing is, y'all can put your game because at first I used to let my daughter just watch a corny cartoon until she fell asleep. But I don't like her falling asleep watching a bunch of cartoons no more. It worked. I'm trying to tell you. Your kid ever don't want to go to sleep, go in the room and go to YouTube and type having meditation music. Should be like a 4-hour playlist, bro. Their ass are gonna go to sleep if you put that joint on.
No,
I'm trying to tell you.
Works. Like I used to do.
Yeah, my mom used to make me listen to jazz. She used to put jazz on for me and my brother when we used to go. We wouldn't want to go to sleep. She cut the TV off and she would put on the jazz station. That's how I know all these old ass songs right now. Just cause listening to the jazz station when I was growing up. Did y'all hear about the situation where there was a girl? She was a famous rapper where she's from. Her name is...
the girl put the kid in the Uber?
Yeah.
I was going to say that for your situation earlier when you said I need somebody to go pick my kid up. I was like, just throw him in the Uber.
Hell no. But a popular New Orleans rapper, Game Over, was arrested after she booked a Lyft and sent her 5-year-old son to school in a ride-share car alone. So I'm pretty sure it was either a Lyft or it was an Uber. What are your thoughts about that, sending kids in Ubers without adult being present?
The kid was 5?
Yeah, 5 years old.
Hell no. And it's crazy because I know people that do that now.
Well, it's only around the corner, but I don't got no car. And I gotta go to work. I gotta catch this bus, so they just gonna do it. Like, it ain't that big. I take the right up.
How you as a parent feel comfortable with just giving your kid to a stranger that you like don't know from a can of paint and trusting this stranger to drop your kid off to school?
What does the kid got a phone? How you gonna know they got there? You feel what I'm saying?
But as a parent, don't you tell your kid don't walk up to strangers? Don't you tell your kid to run away from strangers?
Bro, it's a hypocrisy, bro.
But you encouraging your kid to get in a stranger car and to trust a stranger. So now, how you think your kid is gonna feel? Oh, well, this stranger just took me to school. Now I can trust strangers. So if another stranger tell me to come here, I'm gonna do, as a child, this is what you think because your mind and your brain is not fully developed, and you're encouraging this on your kid. That's bad parenting.
Now, let's take that for a second, right? So let's say this just keeps going for the rest of the kid's life, right? Say it's a girl. When she get older, she think it's cool random dudes pull up on her and say, yo, hop in. Think about it. That's where it magnifies up to. Not knowing what's going to happen. It could be the dude from Split, for all we know.
Right. That was Bailey. That wasn't me. But like I said, I don't agree with that. Like my little sister, she's 16 and she be heavy Uber. I be skeptical of that. You feel me? Like I can only imagine. I couldn't imagine putting no 5-year-old in no Uber. Like that's retarded to me. That is nuts, bro. Like when my sister to this day, even her girlfriends, when my sister and her little girlfriends come over to my house and they stay for the weekend or whatever, and when her girlfriend, I be like, how she get home? They be like an Uber. I don't know this girl from a can of paint, but I'm going to the car, watching her get in the car, making sure I see who the drawer. Like, yo, tell your friend to text you when you get home. I do the same thing with my little sister. Yo, you got to call me when you get in the house. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny that you said that because like my girl, every time that like Arts will say that like she's at a club or that she's coming home in an Uber period from wherever she's at, she always shares her location with me.
As she should.
Her ride with me.
As she should.
So basically, wherever she's at and wherever she's going, I know exactly where she's at and exactly when she's getting into the house. So that's another thing that people could do that uses Uber and have like a loved one or somebody that you want to be more on top of. Just have them share their location that they're with you in the Uber.
That's when my brother was in Philly. Him and his homies, they used to do that in their group message. So everybody in their group message, they all had their locations on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when like at any given time, like it's because like a lot of his friends, they was moving around. You know what I mean? Fucking with the girls, all types of shit. So they always had their locations on. So you go right to the little thread, see exactly where they at any given time. So you will never know nothing can happen to you. I think that's a good ass idea though. Like a lot of people
do that.
Yeah, a lot of I think shit. We might gotta start doing that though, bro. For as much mixy as everybody in our joint be, like that's a good ass idea though, bro.
We get into a lot of stuff and you never know. Just having somebody else be aware of where you're at is just better, period.
All the time. Even though a lot of times a lot of people like to be low, but the way we live, the way this world is right now, somebody got to know where you at. Somebody
you never know what can happen.
Like look what happened to Nip.
Yeah.
Talk about that. He just popped out real quick and ain't let nobody know. Lost his life.
Like I had a family member. I'm not close to him, but they passed away like last week.
Well,
and this person was like dead for like a week in his house.
And nobody knew.
Nobody knew. They just ran up in there.
That's
they just went up in there and saw him like decomposed and stuff.
Wow, bro. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's fucking crazy. They what he died from like a
I didn't even like know why he died from, but they just found him like that. Like they was like his eyes popped out of his head. He was just decomposed. Like he was in bad shape.
Yeah. You gotta at some point you gotta start turning that over. That's crazy. You gotta check on your people. You gotta check on your people too. I'm learning that too. I be so caught up with everything I'm doing and me trying to situate my situation, me trying to better myself and better my family. Like, I don't even be checking on my family, like my grandmas or my home. Like, that's something I just always got called. What you doing? You all right? Even if the conversation is 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's something I told myself I got to start doing more, and I have been doing. Like, I call my grandma, I call my uncle, make sure everybody cool, call my moms. You know what I mean? Just make sure everybody is good. It ain't gotta be no long conversation. Just gotta make sure you communicate and you reach out to people, man. Because like I said, tomorrow not promised. Tomorrow really not promised. You really gotta live every day like it's your last. And ever since, a lot of especially for us as young black men, it's really not promised. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the city of Philadelphia, so you can't take it for granted while you out here.
And it's crazy that you said that because like as an adult, like you're trying to establish yourself.
Mm-hmm.
This is like well, we're at the age now where we're trying to build ourselves up, where we're trying to get a stable, high-paying job, or where we're trying to establish our home to where we got kids. So it's like we're focusing a lot on ourselves, and we also have family where it don't hurt spending like 5 or 10 minutes just going to see your family. I know there's plenty of times where we'll be driving and we'll drive past one of our family members' house. We can simply just like pull over, just stop, say hi, just to see what's up. Or like you said, even just giving a call, just having like a little friendly, like 2-3 minute conversation.
Right.
That don't hurt. We need to cherish and love the family members that we have around us because we don't know when something's going to happen. Like, there's a lot of diseases and there's a lot of conditions, a lot of cancers that's out there right now. And like you said, you wasn't close to that person, but you still lost somebody in your family. Like, I had family members that's in the hospital. More than likely, I'm going to lose somebody in my family within, like, this next month. And it's just crazy. We need to cherish and, like, be around our loved ones, even if it's something just simple, sending a text out or a phone call or just stopping to see them.
Yeah, you can't
something small as a hug.
Yeah, that makes somebody listen. A hug, I know if I pop up on my grandma with the cheapest bottle of wine, that'll make her like her month, not even her day, her month, bro. Like she'll be telling all her girlfriends about it. It could be a $3 bottle of wine, you know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that I took the time out. She know I'm a busy person. She know I got a lot going on. It's the fact that I took my time out to do that. You know what I mean? Some people just like to feel like when people move away, and like my grandma, I used to live with my grandma. We used to live together, but she moved out for like the last 3 months. So she get lonely now. She always wanted to move out, but now she a little bit lonely. So when you do little stuff like that, sometimes you may think, oh, they don't appreciate me no more, or they don't miss me, they happy they got the house, but when you go pop up on them and do little stuff like that, so my grandma really cry over that, bro. Like, she'd really break down and start crying. She cry over everything, though, but, like, she'd really cry over some shit like that, though, man. You can't just get, my whole thing, we gonna leave it with that, you can't be so caught up in yourself and caught up with what you doing and forget about your family, because, like we said, tomorrow really ain't promised, man.
Right. So we got like 10 minutes left, so, you want to spend the last talking about sports?
So we can do that. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, stop. Yo, you dating right now, man.
Philly and
Philly and 5.
Philly and 5.
Thunder fan.
Philly and 5.
So now a Sixers fan.
Huh?
Get out of here. We're having Thunder up.
Philly and 5.
What happened to LeBron?
No, Westbrook's still my favorite player. I'm just supporting the home team.
Game over him.
Who, Dame? No, he's not. Come on. Now, listen. No, I'm glad y'all said that. I'm glad y'all said that because it's a lot of guards I need to get on. I was like, no, I'm glad you said that. I know. No, listen. Dame had a hell of a year. He had a hell of a season. We can't forget that Westbrook been busting his ass for years. We cannot let this season erase the fact that for the last 5 years, Westbrook been owning that man.
Dame was first team All-Pro last year.
That's cool.
So how you been busting his ass?
Every time they go head up each other, Westbrook used to be cooking him.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
This is the first skill. This year is one of the first times Lillard really got the best of him, bro. He never really got the best of him. Yo, Westbrook used to go off on Dame, bro. I know this for a fact. He used to go off on Dame, bro.
He's trying to back you up.
This year,
he's going off
bro,
the top.
we all know basketball is a season-by-season league, bro. We all know that. We all know that.
But Dame,
more so basketball too.
Dame been good.
He been good. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. We're not gonna act like we're not gonna act like he's better than Westbrook off of this season. Y'all tripping.
I think he is better than Westbrook.
Y'all tripping, bro. Well, what? Just scoring the ball. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. He is a better scorer and a better shooter.
Got a higher IQ.
Nah, I don't think so. Westbrook is going to give you 110% every time you step on that court.
And he's going to put up 40 shots while he's doing it.
Hey, listen. He's going to rebound the ball. He's going to play defense. He's going to pass the ball, and he's going to get you buckets. He was in a shooting slump this year. He's been shooting terrible.
He been in a shooting slump every
year.
year.
This is his worst shooting performance ever of his whole career. From the free throw line, all that. This is his worst showing. This is a real slump. It happens. It happens. But I'm not going to sit here and jump out the window and say Dame is a great player. Dame is in my eyes, Dame is a top 5, top 10 point guard for sure. But I'm not going to say better than Westbrook, though.
All right, so do you guys still think LeBron James is the best player in the NBA?
No, I don't.
I can't see. It looks like KD right now is the best, but he's in the spotlight right now. Like LeBron didn't make the playoffs, but he still dropped 28, 8 and 8. So I can't sit there and just completely throw him like act like he fell off a cliff.
Well, LeBron is.
It's not even dropping 15 a game.
Funny, and it's funny that you said that LeBron and KD because if you go and look at the stats, their stats are the same.
It is
basically.
Their stats are the same. So how can you say that LeBron is not the best player in the NBA when him and Durant have the same exact stats?
Because of what Durant does. And I tell everybody, LeBron is the reason I started watching basketball. Like, I wasn't one of the 8. I started paying attention to basketball as soon as LeBron came into the league. Right? So, LeBron, he's still LeBron. But I just think it's just Durant time now. You get what I'm saying? Like, remember when the shift from Kobe to LeBron? I think it's that same situation. That's all I think it is. And then the fact that KD just got the last 2 finals MVPs and hit a game-clinching shot in LeBron's face both times in LeBron's house, that kind of solidified it a little bit, though.
That's the thing, though. KD may not ever get the credit for it because he hopped off a 73-win team.
And I don't think he should.
To a team that you was up 3-1 and lost. Like, but he won't ever get that credit.
Talent-wise, though, Durant is a 7-foot gazelle that can shoot from anywhere on the court, and he can rebound the ball, and he can play defense. And like, look, there's a difference between the only thing right now that I say LeBron is better than Durant in right now is probably athleticism because he's a bigger guy and passing the ball.
All right. How about this one?
And IQ.
That Cleveland team last year, if you swap KD with LeBron, you think they get into the finals still?
No.
With Rodney Hood and all them guys?
No. Not at all.
I think they might. They might could.
I don't think so.
They might could.
LeBron literally had to do everything. He led the team in like every category. Like,
I just think it's it's just Durant time.
I don't think that it's kind of easy to be at a time when you got Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, so they can't really double you because they double. That's an easy shot.
Steph Curry is. A lot of people's not talking about this. Playoff Steph Curry.
He looking bad.
Yeah, he looking
bad right now.
Playoff Steph Curry. Playoff Steph Curry. It ain't it right now. And a lot is going along with bum ass Kyle Lowry. He getting up in that. Not gonna say that stature. Kyle Lowry's terrible, but playoff Steph. It's looking funny. He's looking shaky.
And I believe that goes to where Durant is on the court. So even if Steph is on the court with Durant, you still gotta
respect it.
You still gotta respect it. You still can't. All right,
the best shooter in the world.
He's having a bad slump. Let me get off of Steph Curry. No, that's not the case. So you still can't double, even if he's in a bad slump.
I was watching the game last night. Like, Durant's going off, and they can't double.
Yeah.
You just can't.
You gotta leave him there. You gotta let him cook.
And he just frying whoever.
That team really. Imagine when Boogie was on the floor too. That shit was really a cheat code. That's why I don't wish injuries on nobody. But DeMarcus Cousins getting hurt kind of even the playing field a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, really, even the playing field is Durant get the fuck off at that
team. He's leaving.
Yeah,
Durant's going to. They said it's an 85% chance Durant's going.
And then after Durant leaves, it's open ball game. Yeah. I still think it's open ball game to where I think trust the process. I think the Sixers are going to meet Golden State in the final.
I thought it was going to be
unless we run into Boston.
No, Boston might be out of there.
They might. I
hope so.
If Boston come back and beat them, I don't got us beating Boston because they got our number.
Yeah. But I think if we play Milwaukee, I think we're going to the finals.
It's a mental thing with the Sixers versus Boston.
I don't know, because right now I think the Sixers are at their peak. I think they're hitting their stride right now.
It's like Joel Embiid is the most dominant center in the game.
I always say that. I think it's the most.
But when he go against Horford,
he's the most dominant player.
But when he go against Horford, bro, it's like, I don't know what happened, bro.
Smarter.
I don't know what happened when he go against Horford. It's like Horford just know how to stop this guy.
But I think he's learning and he's adjusting because that was the same thing with Gasol.
Gasol and Horford. Gasol fuck around not start tonight. He fuck around not start tonight.
Horford had the same stats going against Embiid. But that's why the Raptors picked up Gasol. But as you can see, Embiid struggled the first 2 games against Gasol. But I think he's learning.
He made an adjustment.
I think.
But also, putting the ball mostly in Jimmy's hand helps out a lot. It creates a more threat.
It needs to be in his hands at all times. Jimmy Butler needs to have the ball in his hands. At first, he needs to be handling the ball, bro.
No.
I think so.
No.
That's
a good adjustment. It's good how it is now.
Bro.
He playing the backup point guard role. So you have Ben, he do his thing. And then now you have Jimmy do his thing. Then you have Ben do his thing.
Most of the game,
I like how it is
Jimmy
right
was
now.
pushing the ball most of the last game. I
feel like
towards the end.
I feel like a lot of the games, it was really I feel like he had more bringing the ball up than Ben. That's how I felt. And also that last game, I feel like Ben, like when they was on a run, they kept him on the bench a little bit.
Man, let Ben slash. That's it. Let him slash, go lay the ball up. They're not gonna stop you, bro. You can't. He can't shoot. Just let him run. You know how Curry and Clay just run around and shit. And they said, do that for Ben. Just let him run the fuck around. You're not gonna be able to guard. That's a dunk every fucking time, bro. Let Jimmy handle the ball and just throw that shit to him, or clear it out and give it to Embiid.
And that's where I think Brett Brown and the Sixers been adjusting that. And I think Brett Brown learned from last year from the playoffs. And right now, I think what's the name of the Raptors coach?
I don't know that guy. He knew.
Whatever his name is, I think him and Brett Brown are in like some of the positions to where how Brett was last year when he went up against Boston's head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And now Raptors head coach is in the same situation, so where Brett got the upper hand on him because he's been through it already.
Yeah.
So that's where I think Brett is winning this battle, and I think Brett is actually doing a good job to where he's adjusting and he learned from his mistakes.
So all right, we got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna ask everybody this one question real quick. Sixers lose this series or next series. If they don't make it to the finals, do you fire Brett Brown? If the Sixers don't make it to the finals,
I think the Sixers win this series, and no matter what, if they win this series, he comes back. But what I thought, this was my theory though. This is my theory. If Brett Brown didn't do good, and it still couldn't be my actual theory, I think the next Sixers head coach is Jay Wright.
That might be. They had Monty Williams right in their lap though. They should just get that shit. He going to Phoenix. You don't like Monty Williams?
I'm not.
Yeah, he's good.
I think the next Sixers head coach is Jay Wright.
Jay Wright not leaving that job. You tripping?
He might.
He get paid just the same amount as an NBA, maybe even more than an NBA head coach.
He just turned down triple his salary at UCLA. He just got an offer and he just turned it down like last week.
Villanova.
Villanova. He just got offered three times his salary at UCLA and he just turned it down.
That's what I'm saying. You think he wants to leave Villanova?
I think if the opportunity was him to become the Sixers head coach, he would take it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what a lot of I know when I listen to 97.5, that's what a lot of them say. They want Jay Wright as the head coach.
I think he'd be the next Sixers head coach. First of all, Philly or LA. More than likely, a lot of people are choosing LA. And you get 3 times your more salary, and you choose not to stay. I believe that Brett Brown don't win this series, he could be the next Sixers head coach.
Well, listen, I got money on the Raptors tonight. I ain't bet on the Sixers. I ain't money line the Raptors either. I bought like 8.
I told you to pick Houston.
Oh, I didn't bet. I missed it. I ain't bet at all. But I got the Raptors. I got the Raptors plus fucking 14 today.
Points?
Yeah, just to play it safe. Like, I don't want no bullshit going on. I just play it safe.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I think Elton Brand set the bar too high. Set the bar really high for Brown. So I feel like if they don't get to the finals, he's done. Before. Because that's what Elton Brand said. Yeah. I got high expectations. I want to have a deep playoff run.
It's a good ass team. All they need is one more good player on the bench. That's all they need.
We need a 6-man.
And the way Jimmy Butler been smiling these last couple of games, I thought he was rolling. He might fuck around and stay. No, he didn't look like that until this series, bro. He looked miserable before this series, bro. You know that his body weight would set it off.
All along, I knew he was staying. He's staying.
If they stay together though, and they get one marquee play, I'm trying
to bring back Lou.
Lou off the bench.
Lou getting that check.
Lou off the bench. $8 million, bro.
Yeah, but the next check gonna be Husky.
Yeah.
Well, they need a good scorer off the bench. And they good money. They go get I think Gallinari might be a free agent after this year, some shit like that. Nigga like Gallinari, something like that. Another buy somebody that can handle the ball and score. Because you got all the defenders on the bench. You need a scorer. Somebody's going to come in. I think they really should have picked up Melo because Melo going to probably give you at least 12 points off the bench.
As you see, no one picked up Melo. So I doubt it.
Melo getting the same thing that happened to AI is happening to him.
Yeah.
He's just getting blackballed out, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think AC got.
That's
I don't
a good
think AI got blackballed out.
Because he didn't want to go. He didn't want to sit the bench for Mike Conley.
Yeah. But I think that was his fault, though. I think AI didn't put in the work. AI just went off of talent. AI didn't put in the work.
A reputation.
Yeah.
At that
AI
rad
didn't
time.
put in the
A
work.
rad time was all time
Imagine if he
reputation.
grinded as he was practicing, like how these players practicing now and like in the gym heavy. You ain't never see AI in the fucking gym recording himself.
He's be eating nachos on the bench, bro.
So you think Melo ego isn't like in his own way?
Yes, I think Melo got the same kind of ego as
That's
AI.
what I'm saying. Their ego is pushing them out the league.
He still feel like he's a
But he's not,
superstar.
I don't think it's him getting blackballed. I just think that's him not putting in the work.
Melo still think he's a superstar. That's his biggest problem.
And
That's
he
his
not
biggest
going to
problem.
really
He
put in
still
the
think
work.
he's a superstar. Hey, man, we'll be back. What? The 19th?
Yeah.
19th? All right, we got something good cooking up for. I'm letting y'all know that now. We definitely be back 19th. Oh yeah, and if y'all haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Politicking as usual on YouTube. We got some exclusive content coming next week. Straight to YouTube. It's only going to be released on YouTube. So if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, man.